Well, good morning, students. How's everything with you? I hope you are all fine. Okay. In the previous meeting, we discussed about dream come true. We talked about perfect aspect. This morning, we're going to talk about discuss people achievements. Okay. In these lessons, you are expected to be able to identify the spoken expression in the form of listening, and then you are expected to be able to identify the discussion achievements expressions, and you are hope to be able to classify whether the expressions is formal or informal. Okay, we're going to the first part, that is listening.
Transcript 3.2.
What are you up to, Laura?
Oh, hi, Mum. I'm just reading this article about Angelina Jolie.
Oh, yes. What's she done now? Got married again?
Mum, why'd you say that? It's actually an article about the work she does with the United Nations with refugees. She's what they call a goodwill ambassador.
Really? I had no idea.
Yeah, she's amazing. I mean, she doesn't have to do this. She doesn't need the publicity, and she doesn't make any money from it. I think it's really admirable. She travels to different countries and visits refugee camps, and because she's a celebrity, the media take notice and report it.
Yes, well, I suppose you have to give her credit.
Definitely. Not only that, but she's actually adopted a couple of children, one from Cambodia and one from Ethiopia. She certainly isn't taking her role lightly.
I suppose she's the modern-day equivalent of Audrey Hepburn.
Audrey Hepburn? Was she a goodwill ambassador too?
Oh, yes. When she retired from film, she started working with UNICEF. It was in the late 80s, I think.
Oh, yeah. I remember that photo of her with the children in Africa.
That's right. She used to do the same sort of thing, go to developing countries and raise awareness of the plight of children. She had a tremendous impact on people. She was so sincere. I'm not so sure actors these days have got the same motivation. Audrey was completely genuine.
That's not fair. I think Angelina is just as sincere, but it's harder for her, isn't it? Audrey must have been one of the first actors to get involved with a humanitarian organisation, so it was all new back then. It's a lot harder to impress people nowadays. The media have seen it all before.
Yes, I suppose you're right, but Audrey seemed more serious about the whole thing. Like she wanted to get involved regardless of being famous. Some of the stars today just like the positive image they get from helping people, and their heart isn't really in it.
That may be true of some people, but I don't think it is of Angelina. She really does care.
Let's see what she's done then.
Well, now we come to expression for discussing achievements. Okay, so here I'm going to read from our textbook, page 20. The first, I've got great admiration for her. So these expressions belong to formal expressions. And then the second, she's amazing. Okay, this one belongs to informal expressions. Okay, and then she had a tremendous impact on people. It belongs to formal expressions. And then she was a real example to everyone. It also belongs to formal expressions. So the rest of the expressions we're going to do on your textbook later after the video.